Okay, so you're thinking about moving to Phoenix, but yikes, what is this gonna cost? I'm Caitlin McKegg, and I am here to give you the scoop on the cost of living in Phoenix, Arizona, starting right now. I love Phoenix. I've been living here 10 years and I'm an Arizona native, so I know my way around the state. And you'll be pleased to hear that the cost of living in Phoenix is very affordable. The cost of living index here is about 113.4, and that is based on 100 being average throughout the US. The average in Arizona overall is about 112.4. Arizona is actually the 30th most affordable state in the US. Not too bad. Now let's talk about home prices because that's my expertise. The median home price in Phoenix is about $248,000. The median home price in the US is about $220,000. So we're just slightly more expensive than the median in the US, but really not that bad. If buying a house isn't your jam, you can definitely rent, but I will caution you that rental rates have increased 8% over the last year here in Phoenix and continue to increase. There is such a high demand on rentals right now, and I can guarantee you that you will spend more money paying rent than paying on a mortgage. However, if it's something you're interested in, let's break down the rental prices by size of rental and area.
If we're looking at the average rent by bedroom size in Phoenix, which is going to be the orange, you can see a studio apartment rents for about $793 a month. As that increases in size, it does in price as well. So a one bedroom is $928 a month. Two bedrooms on average, $1,147 a month. Three bedrooms, $1,659 a month. And then finally for the four bedroom, about $1,900 a month. So that gives you kind of your average prices as far as rentals in Phoenix by size. You can also see in Arizona in general compared to the United States, and also the Phoenix, Mesa, Scottsdale metro area.
Okay, so you know how much housing is going to cost you, but what about utilities? I'm asked all the time, how expensive will my AC bill be in the summer living in Phoenix? Well, it really depends on a few different factors. It depends on the size of your house, the construction of your house, the way the house is facing. It depends if it is an attached house, like a condo, a townhouse, or an apartment, or if it's a detached house, if it's a single story or a two-story. So there are a lot of factors involved, but generally I can tell you it will range $110 a month if you're looking at a smaller condo. It could go all the way up to $300 a month or more if you are looking at a larger detached single-family house. Other than that, utilities are pretty close to average that you see around the US when it comes to electricity, gas, water, etc. Now let's talk transportation. Phoenix is a city of commuters. Although we're working on better public transportation, we mostly commute in our cars to get around. Gas prices are around $2.97 a gallon right now. That's slightly higher than the US average, but not by much. And I like to describe Phoenix as a city that has been kind of flattened out and spread out. So typically you will travel about 20 minutes or so to get anywhere throughout the valley, unless you're just going down the street or staying in your neighborhood of sort. That being the case, expect to be in your car more than walking. We're not much of a pedestrian city unless you're living in the downtown areas like downtown Phoenix or Old Town Scottsdale, which is basically the downtown of Scottsdale. Newer to the city is the Valley Metro Rail, and this doesn't cover the whole city, but we are continuing to expand this. Let's take a look of where the Metro Rail reaches. Here's a map of where the Valley Metro Rail goes, and you can see here it starts in the north, goes down through Phoenix, all the way into downtown, and then starts heading east towards Tempe. Around here is where ASU is, and then goes all the way out to Mesa and of course back. So as you can see, it doesn't expand the entire valley here, but it does cover quite a bit of area here in central Phoenix, through downtown and into Tempe, where Arizona State University is. So definitely gets a lot of traffic, but if you were relying on it to take you somewhere in the West Valley or even further north, it is not at that point just yet. With the cost of living being so affordable, what are you going to spend your hard-earned dough on? Entertainment, of course, and Phoenix has so much to do. Almost anywhere you turn, there's a new bar or restaurant popping up with a trendy ambiance, cocktail menu, or craft beer list. Just trying these new hot spots around town can take up your weekends for months. But if you're more into self-care and not so much about that, we can definitely cater to that as well. When the weather's nice, you can find outdoor activities plentiful, from golf, hiking, biking, running, yoga, soccer, outdoor fairs, festivals, pool parties, etc. The list goes on, and it won't be hard to find ways to spend your money here in Phoenix, that I can guarantee. Now, how do you fund all of this entertainment? A good job or career, of course. The job growth rate in Phoenix between 2018 and 2019 was 3.2%, and we added tens of thousands of jobs to the Phoenix market. Some of the largest industries here are technology, manufacturing, banking and finance, and healthcare. The median income in Phoenix is slightly higher than the US average at $61,506. Okay, so it's no secret that Phoenix is not the only city in the Phoenix metro area. So you actually have quite a few to choose from, and let's take a look at the map of these other cities and what the cost of living average is like in those areas. So here's a breakdown of all of the cities in the Phoenix metro area and the cost of living. So you can see here the change in the index here, and Phoenix is about around the 101 to 108, roughly what I was describing here in the Phoenix metro area. But then some of the more expensive areas are Paradise Valley, which is very close to Scottsdale. Both of those are more expensive areas to live, especially Paradise Valley being on the high end. Then you can also see, and this is blocking it here a bit, but the East Valley is over here. So you've got Mesa, you've got Gilbert and Chandler, and Gilbert and Chandler are extremely popular right now, and also a little bit more on the higher end when it comes to cost of living. Coming up north, bordering Scottsdale, Carefree, Cave Creek. Now, these are also more expensive areas to live in, a little bit more luxury homes, just like Paradise Valley is, and a lot more land in these areas. Coming over to the West Valley, you can see that it is a little bit closer to the Phoenix area in terms of affordability. So Peoria, Surprise, Glendale, Sun City, all of that kind of being standard. And then over here further in the West Valley, again, a little bit more expensive, Goodyear and Litchfield Park, areas over here in the west. So gives you an idea of affordability in all areas of the valley. Again, Phoenix being most affordable, and as you get out to the East Valley, Scottsdale, Paradise Valley specifically, those are going to be a little bit more expensive. And then the demand in Gilbert and Chandler, making that a little bit more expensive as well as compared to just the Phoenix central area. After all this information, I hope you're ready to get out of your cozy little comfort zone in one of the 49 other states and come give Phoenix a try. When you're ready, I would be so happy to help you find the right area and, of course, the right house. So call me, Caitlin McKegg with Berkshire Hathaway, or send me a text and email. I would be so happy to hear from you and happy to help you make the move to Phoenix. Stay tuned for more videos about Phoenix living.